Will the robo-taxi and $25,000 vehicle debut at the Cybertruck event in Austin in just a couple of weeks' time? I think so, and here's the reasons why. Reading the book Elon Musk by Walter Isaacson really got me thinking. Here's a short excerpt from the book. Tell me what you think. As the robotaxi discussion showed, Musk could be fiercely stubborn. He had a reality-distorting willfulness and readiness to run roughshod over naysayers. This steeliness may have been one of his superpowers that produced his successes, along with his flameouts, but here a lesser-known trait. He could actually change his mind. Well, who'd have thought it? He could take in arguments that seemed to be rejecting and recalibrate his risk calculations, and that's what happened with the steering wheels. At the end of summer 2022, after Musk made his pronouncements about being all in on the robotaxi with no steering wheel, von Holzhausen and Moreve set about persuading him to cover his bet. They knew how to do it in a non-challenging way. We brought him new information that maybe he wasn't fully digesting in the summer, Moreve says. Even if self-driving vehicles were approved by regulators in the US, he argued, it would be years before they were approved internationally. So it made sense to build a version of the car with steering wheels and pedals. For years, they discussed about what should be Tesla's next generation offering, a small, inexpensive, mass-market car selling for around $25,000. Musk himself had teased the possibility in 2020, but then he put a hold on those plans. And over the next 2 years, he repeatedly vetoed the idea, saying that the robotaxi would make the other car unnecessary. Nevertheless, von Holzhausen had quietly kept it alive as a shadow project in his design studio. Late on Wednesday evening, during his September 2022 trip to launch Optimus, Musk ensconced himself in his longtime haunt, the windowless Jupiter conference room of the Fremont factory. Moreve and von Holzhausen led a few top members of the Tesla team in for a secretive meeting. They presented data showing that in order for Tesla to grow 50% a year, it needed to have an inexpensive small car. The global market for such a car was huge. By 2030, there might be up to 700 million of them, almost twice as many as for the Model Y and 3 category. They then showed that the same vehicle platform and the same assembly lines could be used to make both the $25,000 car and the robotaxi. We convinced him that if we build these factories and we have this platform, we could churn out both robotaxis and a $25,000 car, all on the same vehicle architecture, von Holzhausen says. After the meeting, Musk and I sat alone in the conference room. That's Walter Isaacson, of course. And it was clear that he was unenthusiastic about the $25,000 car. It's really not that exciting of a product, he said. His heart was in transforming transportation through robotaxis. But over the next few months, he got increasingly more enthusiastic. At the design review session one afternoon in February of 2023, von Holzhausen put models of robotaxi and the $25,000 car next to each other in the studio. Both had a Cybertruck futuristic feel. Musk loved the designs. When one of these comes around the corner, he said, people will think they are seeing something from the future. The new mass-market vehicle, both with a steering wheel and as a robotaxi, became known as the next generation platform. Musk initially decided that Tesla would build a new factory in northern Mexico, 400 miles south of Austin, designed from the ground up to build such cars. It would use a completely new manufacturing method that was highly automated. But a problem soon arose in his mind. He'd always believed that Tesla's design engineers needed to be located right next to the assembly line. Rather than allowing manufacturing to be done at a remote location, that way engineers could get instant feedback on how design innovations that would both improve the car and make it easier to manufacture. This was particularly true for a completely new car and manufacturing process. But he realised that he would have trouble getting his top engineers to relocate to the new factory. Tesla engineering will need to be on the line to make it successful, and getting everyone to move to Mexico is never going to happen, he told me. So in May of 2023, he decided to change the initial build location for the next generation cars and robotaxis to Austin, where his own workspace and that of his top engineers would be right next to the new high-speed, ultra-automated assembly line. Throughout the summer of 2023, he spent hours each week working with his team to design each station on the line, finding ways to shave milliseconds off each step and process. Here's that very last sentence again. Throughout the summer of 2023, he spent hours each week working with his team to design each station on the line, finding ways to shave milliseconds off each step and process. So, they're already building the lines. They're already trying to shave milliseconds off each step and process. That means the lines are built. That means those cars are going to be rolling off there very, very shortly. I think that the Cybertruck event in 2.5 weeks' time, they're going to show us the Robotaxi and the $25,000 vehicle. And I think the $25,000 vehicle will be coming out in January of 2024. So what do you think? Leave your comments down below and let me know. And that's all for today. You can find me on X at Vincent Gledhill. And until next time, bye bye.